Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Balaji Chandrasekharan. I will now discuss the constructors and some essential methods in Java HashMap. The HashMap class in Java provides several constructors to create HashMap objects with different initial capacities and load factors. Here are the constructors provided by the HashMap class. The HashMap constructor with no parameters creates an empty HashMap with the default initial capacity as 16 and a load factor as 0.75. The HashMap constructor with a map argument creates a new HashMap with the same mappings as the specified map. The HashMap constructor with the initial capacity parameter creates an empty hash map with a specified initial capacity and with a default load factor of 0.075. The hash map constructor with the initial capacity and the load factor parameters creates an empty hash map with a specified initial capacity and load factor. These constructors allow you to create hash map objects with different initial capacities and load factors or to initialize HashMap objects with the mappings from another map. The HashMap class in Java provides several methods to manipulate key value pairs stored in the map. Here are some of the commonly used methods of the HashMap class. The clear method removes all of the mappings from the map. The isEmpty method is a utility method returning true if no key value mappings are present. The clone method in Java creates and returns a shallow copy of the hashmap instance. It means that the new hashmap will contain the same key value pairs as the original hashmap, but the keys and values themselves are not cloned. They are still referencing the same objects as the original map. The entry set method returns a set view of the hashmap mappings. The key set method returns a set view of the keys contained in the map. The put method with key and values as parameters inserts the specified key value pair into the map. If the key, if the map already contains the specified key, the previous value associated with the key is replaced. The putAll method in Java HashMap is used to copy all of the mappings from a specified map into this map. It effectively merges two hash maps by adding all the key value pairs from the one hash map into another. The get method returns the value to which the specified key is mapped or null if the map contains no mappings for the key. The remove method removes the mapping for the specified key from the map it presents. The size method returns the number of key value mappings in the map. The values method returns a collection view of the values contained in the map. The contains key method returns true if the map contains a mapping for the specified key. The contains value method returns true if the map maps one or more keys to the specified value. The equals method in the HashMap class is used to compare this HashMap instance with another object for equality. It checks whether the specified object is also a map and contains the same mappings as this map. In Java 8, the HashMap class introduced several new methods. Some of them are as follows. The remove method with the arguments key and value in the HashMap class is used to remove the entry for the specified key only if it is currently mapped to the specified value. If the key is present in the map and is currently mapped to the specified value, then the key value pair is removed from the map. Otherwise, the map remains unchanged. The put if absent method with the arguments key and value in the hashmap class is used to insert a new key value mapping into the map if the specified key is not already associated with the value or is mapped to null. If the specified key is not present in the map or If the value associated with the key is null, the method associated the key with the specified value and returns null. Otherwise, if the key is already present in the map and has a not null value associated with it, the method does nothing and returns the current value associated with the key. The get or default method with the arguments key and default value in the HashMap class is used to retrieve the value associated with the specific key in the map. If the key is present in the map, the method returns the corresponding value. Otherwise, it returns the specified default value. The replace method with arguments key and value in the HashMap class is used to replace the entry for the specified key with the specified value in the map if the key is present and already mapped to a value. If the key is present and hash mapping, the corresponding value is replaced with the specified new value. Otherwise, this method does nothing. The replace method with the arguments key, old value, and new value in the hashmap class is used to replace the entry for the specified key only if it is currently mapped to a specified old value. If the key is present in the map and is currently mapped to a specified old value, then the corresponding value is replaced with the new value. Otherwise, the map remains unchanged. In Java 8, the HashMap class introduced several new methods to support functional programming and streamline common operations. Some of these methods include the for each method performs the given action for each entry in the map until all entries have been processed or the action throws an exception. The compute method attempts to compute a mapping for the specified key and its current mapped value or null if there is no current mapping. In the compute if absent method, if the specified key is not already associated with a value or is mapped to null, so it attempts to compute its value using the given mapping function and enters it into the map. In the compute if present method, if the value for the specified key is present and non-null, it attempts to compute a new mapping given the key and its current mapped value. In the merge method, if the specified key is not already associated with a value or is associated with null, it associates with the given non-null value. Otherwise, it replaces the associated value with the results of the given remapping function. The replace all method is used to replace each value in the method with the result of applying the given function to the key and its corresponding value. The replace all methods attempts accepts a by function that takes a key and its corresponding value as input and returns a new value. This function is applied to each entry in the map and the values are replaced with the result. This method is useful when you need to update all values in the map based on some transformation function. It provides a convenient way to perform bulk updates without the need for explicit iteration over the map entries. These methods provide powerful tools for working with hash maps in a functional style, allowing for more concise and expressive code. They make it easier to perform common operations such as iterating over the entities, updating values based on certain conditions, and merging maps together. This example demonstrates the basic operations such as adding key value pairs, retrieving values by keys, and iterating over the elements of a hash map. In this example, I am creating a new instance of HashMap object instance with no parameter constructor, which means that a new HashMap object instance is created with the default initial capacity of 16 and a default load factor of 0.75. Using the put method, I am adding 3 key value per data into the map object instance. The size method is used to show the count of the map entries added in the HashMap object instance. The next lines are written to print the map elements, which internally uses the toString method to print the map entries. The next statement is written to print the map elements using the for each method. The contains key method is called to check whether the science key is exists in the object instance or not. The get method is used to get the value for the science key and then it's printed in the console. With this, we came to the end of the session. Thanks for watching my video.